Hello, my name is Beverley Hibbert. I'm a professional realtor with Total Realty Corp in DeLand, Florida. I'm also president-elect for West Volusia Association of Realtors. Let's take 5 minutes to talk about the 6 must-haves for an effective listing presentation. First, always arrive on time, positive and in a good mood. Your customer needs to know that you are confident in who you are and what you are going to be doing for them. If you have had a bad mood that day, put some good music on, eat some chocolate, coffee, whatever it is that helps to soothe your nerves, so that when you enter that front door and give that handshake, they are comfortable with who you are. Remember, 80% of the communication is your body language. Be positive in that first moment. The second thing you need to do is to be prepared. Know the information on the property that you are going to list. We are very fortunate in that our MLS system provides a multitude of resources for us to get the information you need on that property. Check the public records. How many bedrooms are there? What's the square footage? What year was it built? Simple information that you can have prior to entering that listing. In that way, when you enter the home and you start walking around, if there are any changes that are not recorded in public records, you have that opportunity to ask the owner, have there been any changes? Was it done with or without a permit? It's important to do your homework first. Another very important element of your listing presentation is to take the time to listen to your customer. They're just as nervous as you are probably about doing this listing agreement. They want to know they're selecting the right person for the sale of their property. Sometimes when speaking to the owner, they can give you their idea of what is the best feature of the home. And I've actually used that sometimes in the public remarks in the listing to show something that is valuable to them in the advertising. This not only brings other buyers who may be interested in that particular feature, but for the seller, it shows that you're validating what they have said. Number 4 on the listing agreement essentials is to have a powerful pricing presentation. This may be in the form of a CMA. You may choose to just use solds within that particular area of similar homes, or even just the public records comparable properties that have been sold within a certain time frame. Whatever tool that you're using, that is going to be the most effective part of your listing agreement. You need to be believable, you need to be honest, and you need to be prepared with any answers for questions that they may have about how you intend to sell the home at that particular price. Don't be swayed by the seller to start at an unreasonable price in the hopes that they will eventually lower that price to something more negotiable. Be prepared to walk away from that listing agreement if they are not going to be reasonable with the price of the property. Number 5, which is a very crucial element in the listing presentation, is why choose me? Let's be real. There are hundreds of other realtors out there that are vying for that listing. Find out what it is that is your key elements. What is it that would make you the best person for this customer? Bring your CMAs in the past, things that you've sold in the last 6 months, advertising that you normally do, things that your office are giving you to benefit the customer, and any testimonials. I find that testimonials are a big way of selling yourself. People want to hear from others that not only you sold their house, but they had fun working with you, they enjoyed working with you, and you helped them to come to that sale of the home. Number 6, be ready to list. I always go to my listing with all my paperwork, my camera, my camcorder, my sign. I'm ready to go, so that once they have decided that I will be their realtor, we can get the paperwork signed, and I'll start taking pictures of the home while they fill out all the other papers, such as the seller's disclosure. Remember, that's not something that you can do for them. They have to do for themselves. And instead of having to leave it there as homework, have them do that while you're going around the house taking your pictures. That way, when you're leaving, you have your paperwork together. You can put a lockbox on the door and that stick in the ground sign in the yard until your company comes and put that sign in for you. All in all, just be prepared, have a good mood, be wise about what you're saying and doing. And as Joyce Meyer said, I heard this quote recently, don't be pitiful, be powerful. Have a great listing.